Welcome to Learning English with Rate Your Go-to place to improve your English through easy reading. In a small village lived a hard-working farmer named Riaz with his only son, Ollie. Riaz had spent his entire life working in the fields, facing the sun and the storms, the heat and the cold, just to provide a better future for his son. He dreamed of seeing Ollie educated and successful, something he himself never had the chance to become. Despite being poor, Riaz saved every penny he could for Ollie's education. He worked day and night, sometimes doing extra labor just to pay for Ollie's school books, uniform, and later university fees. Ollie was a bright and intelligent boy. He knew his father was making great sacrifices for him, and he promised himself that one day he would make his father proud. Years passed. Ollie got admission to a prestigious university in the city. It was his first time away from home, and though he missed his father, he was focused on his studies. Riaz continued to live in the village, working tirelessly to send money and support Ollie's expenses. After graduation, Ollie was offered a job at a big company. He moved into a modern apartment and began his professional life. The city life was fast, full of opportunities, and Ollie quickly got caught up in a race of promotions, meetings, and responsibilities. Riaz, meanwhile, was still in the same small house. Every evening, he would sit outside his door, eyes on the road, waiting for his son to return, if only for a few days. Every phone call gave him hope, but Ollie was always too busy. He would say, "Abba, I'll come soon," but that soon never came. Neighbors would often say, "Uncle, why don't you ask your son to take you with him? You're old now, you shouldn't live alone." But Riaz would smile and say, "My son is busy building his life. He'll come when he has time." One winter, Riaz fell seriously ill. He was getting weaker day by day. The local doctor advised treatment in a city hospital. A kind neighbor called Ollie and explained the situation. Ollie was silent for a while and then replied, "I'm in the middle of a big project. I can't leave right now. I'll send money, please make sure he gets good treatment." The money arrived, but Riaz's condition didn't improve. What he truly needed was not medicine, but his son. His heart ached not with pain, but with longing. Lying in bed, he would whisper, "If only I could see Ollie once, maybe I'd get better." One day, a package arrived at the village home. Inside was a smartphone, a note. "Dear Abba, I've sent you a new phone. Let's do a video call soon. I may be busy, but I always think of you." Riaz held the phone in his frail hands, stared at it, and smiled with teary eyes. What he truly wished for was not a video call, but the warm hug of his son, the sound of his footsteps on the dusty path, the feeling of family again. A few days later, Riaz's health worsened. That night, he looked at the photo of young Ollie in his wallet, held it close to his chest, and peacefully passed away in his sleep. The next morning, the neighbor called Ollie again, this time with tears in his eyes. "Your father, he's gone." Ollie rushed to the village, his heart heavy with guilt and sorrow. The home looked the same, but emptier. He stepped into his father's room, and on the small wooden table was the unopened phone, still in its box. Ollie sat on the floor, buried his face in his hands, and cried like a child. More, I love the story. Never be too busy for the ones who sacrificed everything for you. Time is precious, but relationships are priceless. Your parents won't ask for much, just your time, your presence, and your love. Thanks for watching.